Hello, good morning. My name is Eve and welcome to my YouTube. Today I thought it would be fun if I read unpopular books for the week. And by unpopular, I just mean that they have not a lot of reviews on Goodreads. So I have my TBR right here. First one that I'm jumping into is Sands of Dune. And this has 466 ratings. And then I will compare like what high ratings are. So this one is just a collection of short stories about the Dune universe, and I actually started last night and got to page 6. But I am going to be starting with this one. It's really short, so I think I'll be able to finish it in a day. The next one that I have is I Will Find You Again by Sarah Liu. This has 329 ratings on Goodreads, and this one is just a tale about, it says, a gripping story of love, obsession, and the space in between. And the next one I have physically is Rogue Princess, and this one has 1,621 ratings, which is still very low amount of ratings. And this one is just a sci-fi retelling of Cinderella that is gender swapped. And then let me show you what would be considered like a lot of ratings. I'm gonna look at like A Court of Thorns and Roses. Yeah, so A Court of Thorns and Roses has 1,876,280 ratings. So that is like a lot of ratings. And then like Fourth Wing, let's see, that one has 667,611, which is still a lot less than ACOTAR, but still a lot. So yeah, this is what I have for today. I am really excited to start getting into this. Here's the finished product of our little spooky gingerbread house. I have gotten to page 78 in Sands of Dune tonight, and the second little short story ends at page 83, so I think I'm gonna finish that and then call it a night because I am so tired. This daylight savings has messed me up. So yeah, my thoughts are so far is I'm really enjoying it. I love getting back into the world of Dune. It definitely is completely different writing from the original series, and that's because it's a different writer. It's his son. But it's a lot easier to read. It's not as confusing. Like, it's just pretty straightforward, but it's a lot more brutal. It's a really violent and like kind of descriptive, and I don't really like that part. But I don't know, I just am really enjoying just getting back into this world that I love so much. And the first short story was about Shout Out Mapes and about how she just infiltrated herself into these different like the different rulers of Arrakis's house. Like, she would become their housekeeper, and then like she was part of the Fremen, and they would just attack the Harkonnens through her. It was just really good, but it was also very tragic and very sad. And the story that I'm reading about right now that's about to end is about a member of the Sardaukar, and his story is also very tragic. And he is basically, at this point, it is in the original story of Dune, when the House Atreides is getting attacked on Arrakis by the Harkonnens, and he's like one of the Sardaukar that is like undercover as a Harkonnen. Anyways, if you don't know about Dune, this probably makes absolutely no sense to you. But anyways, I love it, and so far I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like a 4-star. So that's really good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be able to finish this tomorrow and start another book. You guys, first of all, I got Iron Flame, and I got the special edition of Fourth Wing. I'm obsessed. I am so freaking happy that I got these. I ended up going to Barnes & Noble at 9 a.m. There was a line outside and we all kind of made friends because we were all there to get Iron Flame. And so we went in and then we kind of like split up into two groups, and then turns out I went to the wrong place. I went to the fantasy section because I figured that's where it was going to be, but I guess it was over by the cafe. And so when I got over there, thankfully one of the friends I made had saved me a book. And so I got this one, and then I saw that they had the holiday edition, which I did order on Amazon, but it just never went through. Like, it was literally just, it was so weird. Like, they just canceled my orders. I don't know what happened. But I got them. I got them, and I'm so freaking happy. And I'm actually listening to Fourth Wing right now. I think I have maybe like an hour or like 45 minutes left listening to that. And then I am going to start Iron Flame tomorrow morning, hopefully. But yeah, that's just so exciting. I am finishing up that Dune, the collection of Dune stories right now. I think I have about 40 pages, so I'm gonna go finish that up, and then I will tell you how I'm feeling about the book. Okay, so I finished Sands of Dune, and my final thoughts are I'm giving this a 3.5 star. The reason I'm not giving it a 4 stars because honestly it was like pretty brutal and a little graphic for my liking. I feel like the original Dune series was just not like that, and it's a different author, so you know. But yes, so the writing is a lot more simple. It's way easier to understand, which I actually really liked, but it's just not Dune, you know, so it's not gonna be all that great. But I still really enjoyed it, and I'm really excited to get to my next unpopular read. You guys, it's literally like freezing in my house. I'm like, like actually shivering. I'm gonna have to go turn up the heat or something. But anyways, so I kind of changed plans a little bit, and there is one book that I just kicked off my TBR just because I just wasn't feeling like reading it. I didn't even start it, but I was like, I don't know, after pondering in my mind for a little bit, I was like, I don't really want to read this. I don't know. So I'm not gonna read I Will Find You again. I'm just literally kicking that off my TBR. But the one I am adding, I'm looking at my phone, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing. The one I'm adding is We're Freaking Out and Why We Don't Need To. This is a nonfiction nonfiction book, I don't know, about anxiety and how we can overcome it through Jesus' help. And yeah, so it's just like it's not a self-help book because you're not helping yourself, you're allowing Jesus to help you. So is it Jesus help book? I don't know. Anyways, I started it last night and I read 10 pages before bed. And then I just read up to page 34 and I really, really enjoy it. I feel like for me, it's almost kind of hard to enjoy any sort of self-help book because it's just not interesting to me, but I don't know. But I'm really enjoying this one. And then I just read the little author's like info on the back, and it says he is the leader of The Porch, which is a weekly gathering of young adults in Dallas, Texas. And what is funny is they do live streams at different churches throughout the United States. And I've gone to The Porch like multiple times, and I had no clue that this guy was the leader of it. And so as I've been reading it, I'm like, wow, this guy has like actually funny humor, which is rare for me because when people put humor into books, I rarely ever find it actually funny. I think it's cringy mostly, but this humor is actually funny. And if I like find a funny part, I'll like give an example. But yeah, I woke up extra early today. It's 6:58 right now, and I've been reading for like 30 minutes already, maybe 20 minutes. But I just woke up because I just was not feeling well, and I woke up at like 5:50 or something. But yeah, so I don't have to leave for work until 9:30, so I have a really long time to read. And maybe I'll get like halfway through. Maybe I will get 2/3 of the way through. I'm not gonna finish it this morning, I just know that, but yeah, I'm really highly enjoying this. And it only has 477 ratings on Goodreads, which is why I'm including this in this video. But out of all the books that I added on here, it is the most highly rated. So it is at a 4.32 star rating. And like the one I just read, Sands of Dune, only has a 3.85 rating. And then the last one I'm going to read in this video, which is Rogue Princess, only has a 3.53 rating. So this one is very highly rated, and I am seeing why. Alright folks, we are halfway through the book now, and I am still enjoying it just as much as I was on the last update. It is seriously like so good. Like so good. And I love the cover, which is a plus. But yeah, that's like the only update I have. It's just, I don't know. He brings so much scripture into this, just super uplifting, and yeah, I just really like it. I really like it a lot. But now I'm gonna go get ready for work, and then I think I'm gonna go to a coffee shop and get like a croissant sandwich and a coffee. Hey guys, so last night I was able to finish We're All Freaking Out and Why We Don't Need To. That is a mouthful. This is by David Marvin. I don't know if I've ever said that before, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. As someone who struggles with anxiety on a daily basis, it was just very refreshing and good. And like, I really liked it because, I mean, a lot of people write books and stuff on anxiety and they don't actually struggle with themselves, so they don't understand, but like this guy does. And he was saying, like all the advice he gave is biblical. It's from the Bible. It's from what God has said. And a lot of it is like, yes, you are going to have anxiety, but here are tools to help you when you are feeling anxious. But it was, I don't know, it was really good. I am literally giving it 5 stars. It is a super short read. It's only 165 pages. So I would 100% recommend. And last night I did start Rogue Princess. This is by B.R. Myers. I started this one, and I only got probably like 10 pages in. Let's see. Yeah, I literally got to page 10. And so far we are introduced to the 2 main characters. Aiden, who is like a servant type of guy for this princess, whose name is Delia, I'm pretty sure. And so far, Aiden he's like a thief. He's stolen lots of stuff, and he like has stolen enough stuff that he has like earned his way onto a spaceship, basically, if he sells those things. But then he finds himself in like the area with the spaceships, and he's like, oh, you know what, I don't even have to sell those things. I'm just gonna hop onto this spaceship right here. And then he like presses a button on the spaceship and it says, okay, we're going to launch in 10 minutes or something. And then he like hits his head on something and blacks out. And then we go to the next chapter, and that's when we're introduced to Delia, and she is like, she has these suitors that like she's supposed to get married or something. I don't know, but that's how far I am. And oh, my hand is cramping. I have like issues with my hands. It doesn't matter. So then I really want to finish this book by tomorrow because I'm going on vacation on Sunday, and I want to read a different book on the plane. I want to finish this book tomorrow. It's 300 pages. It's totally doable. I can do 150 today and 150 tomorrow. And tomorrow is a Saturday, and I don't have anything to do, so yeah. I'll update you when I'm like a lot further into this book. I already recorded this, but somehow I filmed it all in slow-mo, so we're gonna do it again. Oh wait, let me grab the book real quick. So I totally forgot to give an update while I was reading this, but I just finished this tonight, and 4.5 stars. I loved this book. It has like a low rating on Goodreads, but I literally loved it so much. It is exciting, it's adventurous, it's fun, it is super romantic. It has pirates, it has robots, it has AI. It is literally so good. It's just like the perfect mixture of a fairy tale and sci-fi like meeting. It's just so fun. I really, really, really liked it. Also, it made me cry, which is another indicator that it's probably a good book. I just really, really liked it. It needs to be hyped up a little bit more. But yeah, that is the end of this video. I read Sands of Dune, which I gave 3.5 stars. I read We're All Freaking Out and Why We Don't Need To. I don't know if that's actually the name of it. Anyways, I gave it 5 stars, and then I read Rogue Princess, which I gave 4.5 stars. So overall, it was just an amazing reading week. I'm so glad I decided to pick up unpopular books for the week. It was so much fun, and I'm totally gonna do this again. And thank you so, so, so much for watching. I will see you when I see you. Bye.